What is going on, Golden State Trading Group? We are back with another video. Sorry, let me fix this camera real quick. We are back with another video. I want to give a big shout out to all our new subscribers. For all of you guys have been subscribing for the channel these last few weeks. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And we're excited. We're excited to bring this news to you. As quick as possible. I'm excited to be making these videos. I'm getting a little bit better, still practicing, new to this whole YouTube channel thing, so bear with me, guys. Same thing, new to editing, so bear with me. But today is an exciting day because a few things have happened in the market. So we're looking at the Bitcoin 4-hour chart at the moment. I haven't really broke down any Bitcoin charts recently, so we're going to kind of dive into that today. I think it's a good time and moment. We actually bounced back from this weekly low of $53,000. This was kind of a crucial point, that this was kind of a crucial support line that we needed to find support and bounce from, and we did just that. If you are looking at the charts, then we're kind of heading into this green zone, which is another key support level that we need to bounce from so we can continue to make those move backwards. Sorry for that annoying siren that's in the background. Sorry about that, guys. So as I was saying, this was an important support level. Sorry, guys. Messaging here on our Discord. If you are not part of our Discord group, you should be. I will put a link of the description down below, so whenever you get a chance, go check that out. Back to the charts. Bitcoin is looking a lot better today. I'm seeing the bulls step in and kind of buying up the price, and we bounced from this lower support area that was kind of crucial. We really needed to stay above it, and we did just that. Now we're heading to our next support level. So if you look here, we got that bounce. We broke through this 57 support. Now what we need to do is, if we do see a small correction, we need to get that bounce off of this support, this 57,000 support line, and we need to be able to hold up above it. If we can stay up above here and trade within this 57,000, 60,000 range within here, eventually I think we can see a breakout. If we can see a breakout above this 60,000, then that's just going to be confirmation that we will most likely see newer all-time high. We might even see that infamous 70K that we're all anticipating. So that's a possibility there, but in order for that to happen, we really need to break out of this resistance right here. So right now, I'm going to zoom out and look at the daily. We're going to zoom out and look at the daily chart right here of Bitcoin. So if we look at that daily, we have about another 5 hours left before that daily candle closes. But if you look right here, we bounced off of this 53 support, which we've seen historically. Boom. We dipped under right here a bit, but we did catch that bounce we needed. We dipped a little lower right here, went to 48, but then went back above the 53,000 mark, and we went into this 59, almost $60,000 range. This was back in May, before that big May FOMO dip. Before that big dip in May that we had. It was a really big correction. It brought us down all the way to 29,000. If you bought this dip right here, if you bought any Bitcoin in this range right here, then God bless you, because that was a really, really good buy. And a lot of people really got shaken out of their positions. It was a big sell-off right here. This was with the whole Elon Musk energy FUD. We've already discussed this in other previous videos, but this was a big old FUD, energy FUD, that just went down and really brought down that Bitcoin price. bounced up, found support at 40,000, then we moved back up to 53,000, and right here is kind of the support that I want to build some support right here at the 53 and 60,000 mark, because if let me stretch this out. If we can find some support here in the $60,000 range, we could really start to see something like that. Now, this is more my bullish case to 70,000. This is more my bullish case, but this is something that we can definitely this is something we could probably see if we can really manage to hold up those support levels. So these support levels are really crucial. We don't want to get rejected and then start heading back down. I don't see that likely happening, but something I always like to tell everybody is always be prepared for the worst. So I really try and tell my group, I know that when we're looking at these prices really climb up, it seems like it can never go down, or will never go back down to those lower levels, but it's important to always be able to manage your risk and prepare for a worst case scenario. I always try to tell everybody it's really important to prepare for those worst case scenarios. A few different tips that we can do to prepare for those worst case scenarios is, number one, possibly the best resource we have is is gonna be a stop loss. If you guys are trading or active traders or investors, then you know how powerful the tool of stop loss is. What is a stop loss? A stop loss is kind of like a check mark to where if the price goes beneath a certain level that you have your stop loss at, then the funds get sold and you're out of that game. So a stop loss can really save lives, and it's a very powerful tool to implement in your everyday trading. If you are a day trader, a stop loss is a must tool. Like I said, it saves lives, and it could really protect you. It can protect your gains. So think about that. Also, I know that there's a lot of you guys using for example, crypto.com or Coinbase or FTX, different apps on your phone that don't really give you that stop loss option. And in cases like that, well, you're not as protected as if you had a stop loss. But if you're not using a stop loss and you are an investor, not a trader, then you're in it for the long run. So these short-term pullbacks shouldn't really be stressing you out, because that's not the type of investment strategy you're using. So with that said, if you're a long-term hodler, or you're a long-term investor and investing for the future, these short-term pullbacks and variations of price really shouldn't affect you. If you're a day trader, then I'm pretty sure, if you're a profitable day trader, let me say, then you obviously are going to be using some stop losses, because like I said, it's a powerful tool, especially if you're a short-term trader. All right, guys, back to the charts. So we're looking at Bitcoin. We zoomed out to the daily, and things are looking a lot better today. If you guys look on Friday and Saturday were kind of the Black Friday FUD. We had a little bit of news come in about this new COVID variant that could be affecting the market drastically. So with that said, I'm going to play this short video from our president.
Is this the new normal that Americans should expect, anticipating future potential variants? Should we expect intermittent travel restrictions and potential drops in the stock market going forward? Do you have any words of reassurance that this won't become the new normal? And then for both you and Dr. Fauci said earlier on CBS that shutdowns are off the table for restraining COVID going forward. You said that won't be part of your plan on Thursday.
I'm gonna stop the video right there. These COVID variants are just getting out of control, and they're just spooking a lot of people. And does this have effect on the market? Of course it does, because remember, whales and bears are out there manipulating the market, trying to push it down, pushing it down to the prices they want, and then pushing back up to the targets that they want to be able to buy and sell. So news like this does impact the market. And it's really strange to me, because I would have thought this whole virus thing would kind of blow over time. I mean, deaths have gone down a lot since, and but I think that the worry is for another type of lockdown, even though I honestly don't think a type of lockdown like we saw a year ago is going to happen. They might implement some type of rules and regulations again on top of forced vaccinations, and that might affect the market. So this is something obviously that we need to keep an eye for, and because it does affect the market.
Is this the new normal that Americans should expect? Lockdowns, shutdowns are off the table for restraining COVID going forward. You said that won't be part of your plan on Thursday.
No
but why
more
is that?
lockdowns.
Why are you taking that off the table?
At least is what they say.
Well, to answer your first question first, the answer is I expect this not to be the new normal. I expect the new normal to be everyone ends up getting vaccinated in the booster shot, so we reduce the number of people who aren't protected to such a low degree that we're not seeing the spread of these viruses. Now, we remain to be seen exactly what the elements of this particular strain are, but if, as I hope, then it's not going to be fundamentally different than in the past. In terms of, what was the second part of the question?
Are lockdowns off the table?
Yes, for now, yes.
Why is that?
Well, because we're able to, if people are vaccinated and wear their mask, there's no need for the lockdown.
Okay, you guys heard that.
Mr. President.
So you guys heard the president's talking about no lockdowns coming, which I think is a very important and good thing. And I think that that's why we kind of saw a bounce earlier today in the market. That FUD that people were talking about over the last few days about possible lockdowns, about going into quarantine, and about other countries also blocking their borders was kind of causing a little panic in the markets. And we saw this nice correction today. So if we look at, so like I said, this daily candle still hasn't closed, but we are up almost 5% on the daily, and then 2% in the daily, and yesterday was about a 5.5% gain for BTC. Also, if we're looking at our RSI down here, our RSI looks like it wants to break above the 50. We currently went under the 50 RSI, which usually is kind of a bearish trend, kind of what you've been seeing right here. We've been actually going down since November 10th. Since November 10th, we've seen a decline of about 22%. About a 22% decline in about 19 days. So almost a month. This last month has been pretty much a bit of a bearish month, but we're seeing these corrections right here. We're seeing Bitcoin trying to break out of that 50 RSI. And once we break out of that 50 RSI, we're going to start seeing another movement to the upside. Historically, December has been a pretty bullish month for Bitcoin. So I'm expecting a nice reversal here, and maybe we can continue to stay within these support levels or catch a bounce off these support levels and make that next move to the upside. So now I'm going to break down a little bit more bullish news. Today, the crypto god himself, Michael Saylor, announces another Bitcoin purchasing. MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 7,002 Bitcoins valued at 414 million in cash at an average price of 59,000 Bitcoin as of 11/29/22. So as of today, MicroStrategy in their treasury holds 121,000 Bitcoin. That is really big news, man. Worth 3.57 billion. at an average price of 29,000 for Bitcoin. Congratulations, MicroStrategy. I gotta clap that for you. Michael Saylor has been a total beast in this game. He has a crazy strategy. It's been working, and because of him, he's really managed to really show institutional companies the advantages of holding just a small percentage of BTC, which is a small percentage for us, but a small percentage for them, but very large for us. Millions and billions of dollars we're talking about, to hold just a small percentage of Bitcoin in their treasury. The wonders it could do for their company. This is just big. Michael Saylor has just been killing it. He's been leading the pack in this whole crypto space, and just opening up the doors and eyes to, this man has just been orange pilling everybody. Bloop, 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 bloop. Congratulations, Michael Saylor. We already talked about, another really, really big news is this morning, Jack Dorsey, here's the actual email that he sent to his Twitter team, his Twitter employees, basically stating after 16 years of being CEO of Twitter, he is resigning for no particular reason. He is not in trouble for anything. He just says it's time to step back and let the new CEO pairing take over and lead the way and the future for Twitter. Twitter so far has been an amazing social media. It acts almost as a tool for information and knowledge. Twitter is amazing, and they have implemented so many different stuff over these last few years, making their platform even better, and even going as to adding a Bitcoin Lightning wallet to allow tips and small payments in the Twitter space, which is just mind-blowing. That's really awesome. So if you guys are using Twitter, I recommend downloading a Lightning wallet, something like Strike, hooking it up to your Twitter, and maybe even tipping a few people here and there, a few Satoshis, nothing crazy. But the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, is going to be step down as of today. He resigned as CEO, and we've heard we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know exactly. We know that Jack Dorsey is a huge crypto bull. That we do know. And we also know that he really wants to work on the Bitcoin space. He was asked in one of his interviews, what would he do with Bitcoin if he wasn't tied up with Twitter and Square, because you have to remember Jack Dorsey is also the CEO of Square, and he said, if I were not Square or Twitter, I would be working on Bitcoin. Jack Dorsey last summer. So can this be the reason why he's resigning? We don't know. Could this be the reason why he's going to take a step back from Twitter and start to focus on the decentralized DeFi network that he's trying to build for Bitcoin? We don't know that. But I want to find out. I'm excited to find out. And this could be the start of something really, really big for Bitcoin and Jack Dorsey. This man is an incredible genius and could be putting something together that's it's going to be phenomenal. So I'm excited to see what that is. And this is huge news. And I think that's why you're seeing this nice rally on Bitcoin today. You're seeing this nice push up to the upside. So with Bitcoin already said, we are going to switch over and break down one more chart. This looks really, really bullish, guys, and this is why I wanted to bring it up. We're going to go down to the 4-hour chart and look at it a little better. So if you guys been following, like I said, VIPs, if you guys are any of my VIPs on our Discord group, then I've already kept you updated on this chart. But I was telling you guys, this 4,000 is our key support level for Ethereum. I think it's really important that we hold above that 4,000 price range if we want to make any higher moves to the upside. But I think we've been doing just that. If we look historically, ever since we crossed this 4,000 support, which was in October, we've managed to stay above. We've been trading within this channel of 4,000 to 4,400, and then we kind of get pushed back down to the 4,000 price range. If you look at our moving averages, the blue and red line, for the most part, we've been able to stay above that 50 and 100-day moving average. We touched this resistance back at the end of October and then got pushed back down a little bit. A few days later, boom, November 2nd, we broke above and flipped this we flipped this resistance into support. And that's when it really started beating on this newer support line, and we broke back down under it. So this is why I'm saying our $4,000 price range is our strongest support, and we need to hold this price range in order to make a newer all-time high. But first, what I want to see is a breakout, which is what we're getting right now. So if we're looking at this top resistance level right here, then you can see that we did get that support that we're looking for. The only thing is we are waiting for confirmation, because if you look, we've already broken this support level just a few days ago, or about a week ago or two. We broke this resistance level, went up above, but it was a fake out, and boom, got brought back down. So we need to make sure that this resistance level right here holds, get flips into support, boom, confirm it, and maybe another move to the upside. So what are the things we are looking for? We are looking to break above that resistance, which we are currently doing. And let me zoom out to the 1 day so you can get a little bit better idea. Let me put my drawing utensils away. All right, guys, let me get rid of these arrows right here so you can see a little bit better. We were above this resistance line on the daily, but now it seems to get pushed back down. But I would like to see, we still have about 4 hours for the daily candle to close. I would like to close above that candle. If we can see a little break above that candle, then that would give us a little bit of more bullish momentum. Also, if you're looking at RSI is looking towards the upside, and we did break above that 50 RSI, which is telling us that we're kind of trending in an upwards move. Also, MACD. If we look at the MACD, we were a little overextended on the MACD, went back down, and that's why we got these red markings on the histogram. But if you start to see as those markings are starting to dry up and turn green, which can mean is we're going into a positive momentum. So this could be the bounce that we're looking for, guys, with Ethereum, and I really do hope so, because if we manage to bounce this and break through this resistance, we could see possibly a new all-time high, and that would be amazing for all you Ethereum holders. Okay, Ethereum on the daily, that could be really good for you Ethereum holders. I am an Ethereum holder myself, and man, I would love to see that 7,000 price target that everybody's talking about with ETH. So thank you guys for joining me for another video. Like I said, we were just going to do a quick breakdown and update you guys with the news. I plan to be making more videos, if not daily, maybe every other day. I'm trying to stay and keep you guys updated as quick as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I will be posting a link at the end of the video to our previous video, so don't forget to check those out. If you like what you see here today and you want to stay updated, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Golden State Trading Group. We'll see you on the next one.